What's going on, everybody? I'm Michael. Thank you very much for checking out this video. So today I've got a big oval Queen Anne style table here. It doesn't really matter what kind of table you have, but I'm going to do some repair woodwork today, and it's just a little bit of gluing that I want to show you guys. So as you can see here, this is what it's supposed to be. Nice and solid, but somewhere along the lines this got crushed. So this is all fanned out, and it's just like a couple of pieces of wood just sitting on there, barely hanging on for dear life. So I'm going to show you my method for fixing this. Don't consider the table completely damaged and wasted because of something like this, when you could easily repair it with some wood glue, a couple of clamps, and some at-home stuff. So let's get right into it. So I just got my basic Titebond 3 Ultimate wood glue here. It's rated #1 by pros. It's waterproof, exterior and interior, superior strength, longer assembly time, and water cleanup. 8 fluid ounces for you guys. There's a couple of descriptions there if you want to take a screenshot. But this stuff is awesome. I've used it to repair wooden chairs before. I've used it to repair big pieces of wooden furniture. Tons of stuff. All the time I'm using this stuff because I buy and sell furniture, and there's always little pieces of stuff breaking off. And if you know what you're doing, you can easily put this stuff back together. So my goal here, I'm just going to try to get as much glue as I can in between all these seams right here. So I'm just going to squirt it, and I'm going to just keep on feeding it in there. I've got a little damp paper towel here on the side for when I need it for the cleanup. And you just want to get it in there. Don't be afraid of it. But also you don't want to damage the wood because it all seems to be in place here nicely. So I don't want to take the pieces apart. It's like the puzzles fit perfectly together, and if you mess it up, that's not a good thing. Let's see here. Squeeze it, fan it out a little bit, try and get it nice down and deep in there. Kind of force it in there. Let gravity help you out too. Gravity's your friend here. And I have a couple of different clamps here. This one clamp, I'm going to use it to clamp sideways here, so it's just going to put some force. And I have a C clamp, and I'm going to take it and clamp it down and put some downward pressure on it so that it adheres to the bottom as well as together, and it kind of keeps the form where it's supposed to be. But in order for me not to damage the bottom side of this table here, I've got a little piece of cardboard. I'm going to take that, I'm going to tape it there and have it set in place. There we go. Got my cardboard in place, so that's ready to go. Still letting this wood, the glue, just kind of settle in there. Probably going to add a little bit more. See what we're looking at. I want to get it down towards the base. I kind of want to lift this up and put it under there, but I don't want to take it apart like that. But I think I kind of have to. Well, that piece comes all the way off. A little bit of glue in there. Don't act like anyone cares. This piece doesn't really want to come off, but I feel like I can go from underneath it and get some glue in there. And don't be shy with this glue. You can always wipe it off when you're done. And it dries clear too. Alrighty. Well, We're going to go ahead and try to get all this back together as neatly as possible. Put our clamp on, and then put our other clamp on, and maybe do a little cleanup too. Not maybe, definitely. Alright, so I got my sideways pressure that I'm looking for. Got that compression down, but now I want to make sure I get the top as well. And like I said here, all this glue comes off. I'm not leaving all this glue on here, don't you guys worry. Just want to make sure it gets seeped down in there nicely. Use it to fill any cracks too. Got another fresh cloth here. Don't want to be spreading the glue around too much on the piece. You want it to be nice and clean when you're done. Alright, so that looks pretty good. If there's a little bit of excess glue on the inside, not so much of a big deal as it is on the outside. Even on this side, you could honestly sand it off if you needed to. But we're not going that far. Not just yet. Now I'm going to take my clamp and put that downward pressure I was talking about. Alright. That little piece of tape. It's adding too much. Yeah. Too much. Just gonna have to gently stick a piece of paper in there. Something even thinner. There we go. Crank it down a little bit. Oh, beautiful. Squirt the glue. Love it. Don't want to crank it down too much. I'm not trying to do damage here, but I want to get everything nice and tight. Best I can. Take a look here. This is what I got going on here. That glue coming out of the seams, it's just what I want. I'm loving it. I'm going to wipe off that excess glue and then make sure everything's tight. And then we're going to be letting this sit here for at least 30 minutes. The longer the better. 30 minutes, half an hour, 2 hours. If you can let it sit for 24 hours, that'll be the best case scenario. But we're going to let it sit and I'll show you the result. Now we wait. Alright y'all, so after sitting for about 45 minutes to an hour or so, I'm going to go ahead and take these clamps off just so I can get this video rolling. I could let it sit for longer, but there's not really going to be any stress or any sort of any weight bearing on this part of the table here, so I think I can go ahead and take off the clamp here and show you guys what we're looking at. I'll go ahead and take off this C-clamp first. Alright, let's go ahead and get up in there and take a look at it. So we got a little bit of glue. That looks like it's still wet, but that was in a clamp, so we can just wipe that off. Looks good all around though, from what I'm seeing. A little bit of glue up here too. Just take that off. But the key here is, will it survive a flick test? Survives the flick test. I'm wiggling it a little bit and it ain't moving. That's all we need. That's perfect. I can even just take my finger here, wipe that glue off. Never even happened, guys. Pretty sweet. Well, thanks for watching this video. I'm going to be posting a lot more videos like this, other kind of random videos of how-to stuff. I work from home, sell stuff on eBay, so I'm always fixing up stuff. I like to post videos about stuff like that. My name is Michael. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. I got a different channel. Search up Marklar1 if you want to see my gaming channel. I got a ton more subscribers on there, but this is my second channel. Trying to get this one going. See you guys. Peace.